Hi, sweet friend. It's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. And Kevin. And Roxy's down here somewhere.
Kevin and Roxy.
Kevin. Oh, goodness. How are you guys doing today? Hi, come on in, friends. I'm trying to get the live feed coming up on the iPad so I can share it with you guys, but it doesn't want to come up. There it goes. All right, it takes a while for it to come up on my phone now, my iPad. Roxy's talking away. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Stacy. Hello, Robbie and Tamra. I'm just trying to get this shared out on the broadcast channel for you guys. Hi, Martha and Paula. Roxy's talking away. Oh, I can't. I have to update this, and it's not going to let me do it. That's what the problem was. All right, never mind. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate it.
This is what she wants. Oh.
She does. She does. Hello, Rhonda and Denny and Karen.
She's posing.
She just wants to be there. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Wendy. All right, you guys, I have hopefully it's going to be a little bit more simple tonight. We're going to try to get in and out because I know that there's a lot going on TV with all the presidential election stuff, and a lot of people want to go see that. So I'll try to get this done so you guys can go on and see it. First thing I have, you guys, we're going to use a little piece of this cardboard that I had left over from when I made the Santa back there. This is just leftover pieces, and we're going to use this today. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Martha. Just loving on Miss Roxy. And then we're going to use a little bit more of that scrap fabric, that comforter / quilt. Hi, Stephanie Wisby. Hello, Teresa. We're going to make another little snowman craft, you guys. I'm excited with this. And all I have is this little guy from DollarTree, and I thought we could stain it and use this as our back. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Diane. Lisa Jackson. Watch your toes, please. Watch your toes. Oh. He has giant feet, you guys. Hello, Bella. And I have to remember to tell him to watch his toes because
my boats.
I'm going to run them over, and he doesn't have any shoes on. Hello, Joette and Deborah. Welcome, ladies. I'm going to stick that. Oh, they're over here. Lorene, thank you, sweet friends. You're welcome. All right, you guys, we're going to try something here. Hi, Marianne. This does have holes in it, and I don't want those to show, and I'm not planning on covering them up. So I'm going to use a little bit of spackle and cover those holes. And then we're going to stain this. And I'm going to pray that the spackle doesn't cause problems for the stain.
Roxy,
we shall see. Hello, Anna. Hello, Devona. How are you? All right, you guys. Hey, those of you that are just coming on, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. Hello, Betsy. I'm Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. Good to see you too, Betty. That's Kevin, my husband. If you're new, welcome. We're so happy to have you here. Please feel free to say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. Feel free to engage. Everybody is so wonderful. They'll answer questions. Don't be afraid to ask. Even if you're new and you feel like your questions are dumb, they're never dumb. Thanks, Devona. Hello, Deborah. Welcome. Hello, Martha. All right, so for those that are just coming on, I just have a little wood piece from Deborah from Chicago, and Bertha, welcome. We just have a little wood skinny plank, one of those hanging signs, blank signs from Dollar Tree. Bella, I absolutely love my job, both of them, because I actually kind of have two. Hello, Caroline. Welcome, sweet girl. Hello, Laura. Those of you that come on and watch the replay, make sure you type hashtag replay. Let me know you were here. Fast forward through all the chit chat if you don't like it. Hello, Renee and Sharon. But those of us that come live like to come for the engagement and the chit chat. So just fast forward if you don't like it. Hi, Susan. We're going to go ahead and use the stain that we used last night. You guys, I really like this. I will definitely use this again. Let's try that spackle.
Are you a nurse?
Rebecca, I am a speech pathologist, and I have been working in the school system for the past 7 years, and we moved to Georgia from California, and I just hated the school system here as far as my job goes. Hello, Amy. Hello, Robbie. No, Robbie, I just, after the school year was done, I was done. Hi, Debbie. Jamie, I am doing independent contract work for a private practice, and I am not full-time. They don't have a,
What are you doing?
aw, Stephanie, what you making? I don't have a full schedule yet. And it's going to take a little while to build a schedule because it's a brand new practice, a brand new office. And so I'm doing some PRN work, on-call work for an inpatient, acute inpatient rehab facility with patients that have had strokes and things like that, brain injuries. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Lori. Hello to anybody I missed. So it's not really 2 jobs per se. It's right now I'm training. It's a lot of hours, but it won't be 2 full-time jobs. Hello, Hazel. Yes, you're a nurse and you were just retired at 65. Congratulations, girl. Kevin's an RT and he has always worked in the medical field. Homemade spaghetti. Kevin was going to make that today, Stephanie, but he didn't. What is Kevin doing besides holding Roxy? He's looking at his phone and reading the comments and gonna be a little wise patootie back here. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Shelly's Porch. Welcome, everyone. You guys, if you see any other business pages on here, be sure you give them a follow.
I'm doing nothing. I'm sitting here.
Yeah. And Roxy, he's not even holding Roxy.
I worked the last couple of days. I'm a little bit tired.
Roxy is sitting on my chair.
Today's my day off.
I'm going to use the mist, the water mist, and spray this board so that we can apply that stain and it'll go on a lot easier.
When am I going to do a craft, Caroline?
Yeah.
Right now.
Right. He's full of it because I haven't prepped him and he would be a hoot and we would definitely be here long if that happened.
Let me get my tweezers.
Oh goodness, if you guys didn't see last night's live, you need to. You'll get that inside joke on that. Oh goodness.
I held them up this morning and showed her my tweezers.
All right. Oh, we just applied some of that stain. We might need to put some more. Yeah, we definitely need to get him crafting again, right, Caroline? He hasn't done one in a very, very, very long time.
Well,
I think it's been well over a year. That is for darn sure. So those that don't know, Kevin, well over a year ago, did do some crafts with me.
I made a guitar. I did an Easter thing with 3 crosses. What else? I did something else.
Yep. A truck.
Oh yeah, I did a truck.
His guitar was pretty awesome, though. I won't lie. All right. I got a little bit too much water on here. Thank you, Deborah. Did we say that we have somebody new? A first-time person? Emily, welcome. Emily, I missed it. I'm so sorry. Welcome, Emily. I hope that you enjoy it. We like to craft. We like to chat. We like to have fun and giggle and laugh. And this guy back here definitely is the life of the party because...
What? Roxy is. She's right behind you.
He is cracking jokes all the time. When he's not here, I tend to be a little bit more serious. Just because I don't have him here to crack all the jokes. All right. Let me get the baby wipe out and wipe this. So we covered the holes up. For those that didn't see, this is just one of those little $ blank signs from Dollar Tree. It did have 2 holes at the top from the twine. Thank you, Kitty.
Don't say kitty, Roxy will run.
This is true. Anyway, I just used some spackle and filled the holes in so that we don't have to worry about trying to cover the holes up.
We have a cat that's in the backyard, and when I see the cat, I say, kitty, and she was flying out the dog door.
Well, we a lot of times we say that, right, Caroline?
Make her go out and pee.
When, she's a princess, you guys, and she doesn't like to go outside when the ground is wet. And so sometimes to get her to go outside, we have to say that. Otherwise, she'll just sit there and look and think about, nah, I'm not too sure I want to come outside. Okay, let's give this a quick dry.
I don't know why I'm not getting all the comments. They're not coming up.
Just refresh your screen, maybe.
See, look. They just come up once in a while, but I don't get the row of them.
Yours is... It's because you have an Android.
An Android, of course. I love my Android.
You guys, I don't know how to operate an Android. Hi, Dee. Anyway, yeah, he has an Android. I don't know how to operate the Android. Maybe you guys can tell him how to get his comments to kind of scroll. Hi, Donna. Welcome back, girl. Good to see you, too. Hello, Shayna.
Live chat?
Shauna, sorry. Shauna. Okay. You guys, let's give this a quick dry. And then I'm thinking maybe I want to put just a little bit of like dry brush.
Oh, you go out and come back? I'll try that.
Okay. He probably clicked on something that made it stop, Caroline.
I think so.
He doesn't, to be honest, doesn't know how to function his own phone that much. He should have it to
Thanks,
scroll.
Rebecca. I'm an iPhone person. I am anti-iPhone.
I can't help him at all because I don't know how to use it.
I'm an Android person. I like it much better.
But he needs help very often.
It worked. I think this worked.
Hi, Stephanie. Welcome. Hey, okay, so for those of you that are new, the thing that I like to ask every single time I come on, especially at night. Hi, Dana. I'll tell you in 1 second, girlfriend.
I gotta get her. She's chewing the trash can.
What's for dinner? So, when I was in California, I was behind everybody else. You guys are always either making dinner or eating dinner when I was going live. So I always wanted to know what's for dinner. So we'll just keep with the tradition and ask what's for dinner. Anyway, Dana, we're going to make another snowman tonight. We're going to use some of that scrap cardboard that I had left over from Santa. And a little bit of that ginormous quilt that I have.
Which too, Donna. Thanks. I like
knockwurst. Christine, I've never heard of a knockwurst.
Knockwurst? Yeah, it's like a bratwurst.
Oh, it's like bratwurst. Okay.
Yeah, I've had knockwurst.
Pork chop, castle, green beans, tomatoes, sandwich.
It's a different kind of sausage.
All right.
Tomato sandwich? Ooh, I like tomatoes.
Kevin likes...
We have fried green tomatoes here.
Kevin likes... I don't care for tomatoes. So I'd be having bread. Burgers. Wendy's having burgers.
There's an arrow at the bottom of the live. You touch it, it will make the comments go away. If you touch it again, they come back. Oh, okay.
Thanks, guys.
Has anybody ever had a grilled cheese and ketchup?
Ew.
Oh my gosh, to die for. It is so good. Especially if you use the cheddar.
Watch your feet.
Sloppy Joes? I haven't had those in a while.
Yeah, we haven't not had those in a while. You guys, I think I'm going to do a little dry brush on this.
Asian chopped salad. Strawberries, real fruit, popsicle for dessert. Wow.
Popsicle. Please a minute.
Yeah, Caroline said, yeah, probably do my grilled cheese and ketchup.
Grilled cheese and ketchup? Is that what you're puking
Probably,
about?
the green face with the tongue out.
What color do we have here? Hello, Polly. Let's see if I want this one or the other one. Hi, Brenda. Welcome, sweet friend.
I like to put mushrooms in my spaghetti. She won't let me, so I have to do them separate. Even artichoke hearts sometimes are good.
I want this one.
Quick and easy.
This one's a little bit darker. I've thrown my wipey away. All right, steak fajita. Ooh, Deborah.
Fajitas, steak fajitas.
We actually still have our, believe it or not, our tacos from the other night. He picked up the taco kit from either Sam's Club or Costco. I don't know. Where we still have that.
Try them together, Caroline. It's so good. I didn't think it would be either, but someone told me about it. It's just something about it. It's really good.
All right. I gotta shake this, you guys.
A pub sub. What's a pub sub? It's probably a store by you, huh, Brenda? She's full from lunch, a pub sub.
Yeah, it's probably a sandwich shop. Okay, you guys, I'm thinking I'm gonna use this. Yes. This is Waverly Moss, okay?
Potato chips and dip in ketchup.
Ew. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the plate. And we're just going to do a little dry brush.
I don't like the onions, Marianne.
We have a lot of dislikes over here at our household.
Yeah, my friends, Caroline, my friend's taste buds he had radiation and chemo. In his back behind his tongue, he had a little lump that was cancerous, and so they did some kind of a isolated. They put plates around and did a radiation back there. And his taste buds are messed up too.
Tastes like French fries. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit of paint on here. I did some stippling right back on my plate to kind of offload some of that paint, and we're gonna just do some dry brushing.
Massachusetts is here, Gail. I think we have another storm, but I think it passed over. It was here. Hello, April.
Hi, April girl. How are you? I knew it was that April. Hey, you guys, I haven't been on in so long, but one person I haven't seen that has been with me since the very, very beginning, and I'm hoping that she's okay, is Angelica. Have you guys seen Angelica?
Hi, Becky. Hi, Kim. Oh, your brother's goes through the same thing as radiation? Yeah, my friend, his salivary gland's messed up, so he has to keep water all the time handy because his mouth gets dry. But otherwise, he's cancer-free. So.
All right. We just did a simple little dry brushing, kind of make it look like a little chippy look.
Well, that's good. You haven't lost any of your taste buds. Trying to read and hold this girl and figure out what she's doing at the same time.
The reason that Kevin sits right here, you guys, is because he likes to see himself.
Guys are not as good at multitasking as girls. That's why girls would make good pilots, because the pastor I used to, when I was in a singles group years ago before I was married, he would say, a woman can be on the phone, cooking dinner, talking to somebody else, writing things down, carrying on 3 or 4 things at the same time. But you put me on the phone, I can't do anything else. One thing. So men, not that women are better, but men are not multitaskers like women.
And he's not kidding you about that.
We're focused thinkers, so we think at one thing at a time. Where women can do multiple things, and that's because God made you. That's why they made you mothers. You can do multiple things at the same time. That's my analogy. I was a psychologist, pastor.
Thank you, April. Yeah, I sometimes where he's talking on the phone, I'm trying to tell him something about whatever the conversation is that he's having, you know, like he's not giving whoever he's talking to the right information. I'm trying to tell him, and he does that. He's like, he's like making a face.
That's because that's the way God made us. We're focused thinkers, one thing at a time, where you guys can't get it because you can do multiple. It's just the way it is.
Okay, done with that.
Oh, your brother's going through the same thing? He did 6 rounds. Oh, my God.
Oh.
He did 6 rounds. It was tough.
Okay. You guys...
Love the moss color.
Right? Doesn't it look pretty? Now, you guys can see if you look really, really close.
North Carolina. Oh, my friend.
Really, really close. There's where I put the spackle in to cover up that hole. Becky's having breakfast for dinner. Oh, yummy. Donna diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. April...
Poor chemo treatments, radiation.
Donna.
They're getting better with the chemo now because it doesn't make you, a lot of times you don't lose your hair. It's a different chemistry to it, so it doesn't make you as sick and doesn't affect your organs as bad as it used to. They're getting better and better with it.
All right. I need him to hush for a second. Too many things at once. Yeah. Me too, Marianne. I have the ADD part of it.
I don't have any of it.
Anyway, I cut out some circles out of my fabric, okay? Oh, Lisa, I'm so sorry to hear that. It will, ladies, Lisa. You know, and get in your support groups. Go over to your local radiation centers. They usually have a like a gift shop or something like that that sells all those beautiful wigs. I already did the bottom one because I wanted to see how it was gonna go, but you can see how I've roughed the edges up on that one compared to this one. Hi Denise, welcome sweet friend. Oh Caroline, you did. I'm just gonna use my my gator tool. I'm going to use the paint can. I found that having something other than in my hand helps be able to get a good grip on that edge. Hi, Carol. So you can see I just have my paint can and I'm just going to kind of hang it over the side a little bit and just kind of turn it as I go. So I'm just going to, just like that. It saves your fingers from doing the fabric because the fabric is different than doing a piece of cardboard or wood. It is a nice day in Ohio.
Well, Archie, you fell. We have a nice new vice president candidate from Ohio.
No, you know, listen.
No politics.
No politics. No politics, you guys.
Right.
I have a rule. No politics. No politics. He knows that, and he's not supposed to be talking about that.
I just saw Ohio, so I thought of it.
Nope. 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 I have enough from him. I don't need politics all over. I don't need to get anybody upset because they have different beliefs and philosophies than myself or somebody else, and we just don't need it. That's my rule. Anyway, okay, so there's that one. Yes, prayers for all of you and any family members that are dealing with that. It's been a really tough year for several of you, I know. I didn't see if anybody has seen Angelica. There's another one. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think of her name. Jeannie Watts. Has anybody seen Jeannie Watts? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Deborah, the cold, you can't eat anything cold. It makes it feel like pins and needles. Actually, it feels like probably somebody is, it's not really pins and needles. It feels like somebody is cutting,
You always try to talk politics.
Cutting your mouth apart. That was definitely, so my mom had colorectal cancer as well. And that was the one thing they told her. And she either didn't listen or forgot.
Get out of there.
She drank ice cold tea and learned the hard way.
She's trying to find things to eat.
All right. Okay, so what did I do with my paper? My wood.
Come on.
All right, here's our wood. And we're just going to stack these little guys up for our little snowman. You guys, this project is going to be super, super, super easy. You guys can just do this with drop cloth if you want. With drop cloth, you can, you know, look for some quilted fabric. Eventually, once I slow down a little bit here, I'm going to start cutting up some of the fabrics and selling you guys like little bundles of the quilted fabrics. But there's what our little snowman looks like so far.
Roxy's trying to... Whatever's in that bucket over there. She likes to grab things.
Okay.
Two things. Today she got an ink pen.
Ay.
Luckily it didn't like ink.
Okay. I'm just going to
You little brat.
put just a little bit of this
Super cute.
snowman in the summer, right? Let's try to cool off. Let's try to envision that we're cooling off anyhow, right? I'm just going to put a little E6000 in.
She's the cutest little pup. I know, Lisa. She is. She's a sweetheart lover, but she likes to hunt and chew things. She has about 100 toys.
Not Roxy, that's right. Right, Becky's chenille. This one's actually like quilted, like an old quilt. But chenille, I was going to do the chenille also, and I'm just like... I want to cut it up and sell you guys some chenille, but I'm struggling with it because it's gorgeous and I want to
Linda wants to know how you get notifications when you're going live.
Linda, are you on my broadcast channel, sweetheart? You can there's a couple different ways. You can join the broadcast channel. If you hit that exclamation point and type notify, you can get notifications that way. So I have a broadcast channel that I'll send you a message ahead of time saying, hey, I'm going live. Usually I try to give you a notice. Today I was like, I forgot. There's also Telegram. You can join Telegram. Or if you type in exclamation point notify all together, it'll send you that little chat thing like that somebody just did.
Notify.
All right, this is going to be super cute. All right. Anybody having terrible weather other than the heat? Anybody else having terrible weather? We had a little rainstorm come through earlier today. You've been looking for chenille bed covering. Brenda, you just need to go to Canton, girlfriend. There's a lot there. Ask Kevin.
Oh my gosh. Crafter's Dream World.
All right. You guys, I'm telling you, it's going to be super, super easy. This was cardboard. Okay, you can see. This was one of our moving boxes. See, this was Kevin's. Clearly, it was probably originally Kevin's, and then it was bedroom 4, which I believe was the craft room, the second go around. And then I took a page from. What are you doing?
Hmm?
What are you doing?
Who?
You. And I just took a page from a dictionary, you guys. We Mod Podged a page from the dictionary on here, and took some dark wax around the edges to give it that vintagey, worn look. This was the other half of my Santa, so that's why the cuts are a little bit wonky. Beautiful today. Wow.
Yeah,
That
we had
is
lightning strikes and fires here
scary.
yesterday.
Thunderstorms as you speak. Your cousin's granddaughter's horse. Oh my gosh, that is terrible, Dana. I hope the horse is okay.
Lightning yesterday.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Some of you guys do have it pretty bad. Anyway, this is going to be our snowman's hat, you guys. Like, how darling is that?
Well, you asked me what I'm doing. I'm sitting here on the phone as usual. I can't think of any good jokes. I'm tired.
Kevin cannot think of any good jokes,
unless
he said.
You ask me dad jokes.
Look at his hat. Where are we living now? Linda, we are in Georgia, and we are about 30 minutes or so, give or take. Well, we're more closer to about an hour away from Savannah.
Oh. I lost my glasses the other day. You know who I ran into? Everybody. What's that face? That's a clean joke. You don't want me to say any other ones. See, Caroline got it.
Yeah, you guys. Do you see what I put up with?
That was a clean joke. Everybody's laughing. See?
When you see like weird dad jokes coming up on my morning post, then you know where they came from, you guys.
Oh, a competition horse was killed by lightning.
Oh, it was killed? Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, he does. He cracks himself up. He does.
Cracking myself up.
Caroline, you really have no idea. Honestly. He tells me jokes all the time, and he laughs just like that all the time. And I just shake my head. All right, I put a little E6000 with some hot glue.
Becky said.
Thank you, Becky.
See, she's laughing.
Oh my gosh. And then the little brim.
Everywhere.
This was just, seriously, this was something that I ended up cutting off.
You guys didn't hear the tweezer stuff yesterday, though, did you?
Some of them did. All right, look it. Isn't that so cute? I just love it. Okay. I'm super excited, you guys. That's why you missed us. Aw.
Deborah didn't hear yesterday.
Oh, Deborah, you're going to have to go watch the replay from yesterday's live because you just can't reenact what happened yesterday. It was fun. It was comical. And I appreciate all of you guys coming and having such a good sense of humor. But if you need a laugh, you definitely need to go and watch the replay. Definitely. And I mean, if you want the full action, you just gotta watch it and read the comments. I slay me. Oh, okay. That just made me think of his other corny, dumb joke to himself, right? He hates flies. He's got to get his fly swatter out, and I got to get this fly. I got to get this fly. He's going to become a flu. Really?
I told her one day, you know what that fly's going to be? She was what? I said, a flu as soon as I'm done with it.
Hi. Hi. Yes, Dana, that is really,
you push
really
every
sad.
glass when they're not there. Caroline likes it.
You guys, I took some buttons from that giant vintage button box, and look at these buttons. I just love that this one is like, you can't see that. It is like chipped, and let's see if you guys can see it that way. It's not all the way through. Yeah, you guys don't humor him, okay? Seriously. So I have 3 different sizes of buttons, and I just thought it would be adorable. There we go. You might be able to see it better that way. You can see how this one is broken, and it's got that vintagey, rusty, crusty goodness.
These are the hospital jokes we put up with sometimes. Like a male nurse I worked with, he was a retired combat medic, and he was in a dirty utility with a bedpan with poop in it, and he grabbed it. Let's see if it tastes okay, and he ate it. It wasn't poop, it was chocolate. He was fooling everybody.
Oh, God.
He put chocolate in there so he could get everybody. That's a nurse.
Ay, ay, ay. Here, look at, I thought he's talking about.
He also had a prosthetic leg, and he'd stick needles in there every once in a while. Say, "This is where I keep them." It was funny. He was hilarious.
Thank you, Kim.
Nurse humor, yeah.
Holy Moses. All
I'm
right,
like,
there we go, you guys. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Okay. We're seriously almost done with him. I just cut out a little cardboard nose.
Your husband's a nurse?
Oh my gosh, Dana, that poor
Great.
horse. He was just getting over a horse bite. Hi, Shelly. Thank you.
Yeah, Catherine and I work hand in hand because I'm critical care RT with all the nurses, and we have a fun time in ICU and the ER.
All right, my little carrot nose has pencil marks on it.
It's refreshing to be with a husband who has a sense of humor. Even if it's not the same as your sense of humor.
Oh, my word. Okay, you guys, let's get them all put together and then we'll see. But I really am thinking I want to leave his nose natural like that. I really do.
The ER, yeah, ER. A lot of the guys like to work in ER.
Let's get him finished, put together, and we'll leave the nose for the very last to decide if we want orange or neutral, natural looking. Okay, hold on. Let me get some paint over here, you guys. Let's put this away while I'm there.
I worked in NICU for a lot of years, or my favorite place was NICU, but it's fast-paced.
All right.
But I like ER too.
I have some folk art home decor imperial color.
No, Monique's not in the school system anymore, Kim.
Yeah, I gave up, Kim.
She's in a hospital and a clinic.
All right, I have some, right. I have some little wonky hearts that Sarah over at Bootsy and Butts sent me. And I thought that these would be perfect on his hat. Like, isn't that adorable? I just haven't decided how these two are the same size, so I wasn't sure. I'm thinking maybe since they're the same size that we do this. Let's paint them, let's play with it, and see which way we want to play with those little hearts. Oh, definitely, Caroline. Yes, somebody, yeah, Dana's answering. I'm in private practice and that outpatient rehab facility. So, all right. Let's just get a quick little coat of red on these. What I like is that this could definitely work for winter, but it can be carried through Valentine's Day. Well, maybe until after I put my tag on here.
Hi, Pat.
Hi, Pat. I'm so happy you made it too, sweetheart.
Oh my gosh, lost your barn.
Oh no, who said that? Oh,
Carol said that.
She lost her horse in a barn fire. Oh, Carol's daughter did too. That's so traumatic, so traumatic. I just can't even. It's hard enough to lose a horse, but then to lose it in such a traumatic situation is even harder. Because a horse is just like a family pet too. Mm-hmm. You know, they become part of the family. And even if it isn't even their horse, if it's their horse that they use from their riding instructor, they become attached too. Okay, let's dry these.
Yeah, Deborah, that'd be scary.
One old guy.
The truck driver, he has to remind him where he's at sometimes and who's around him. Yeah, you got to keep an eye on things.
All right, I'm going to turn on the heat tool, you guys. If you got earbuds in, only one small heart on the snowman. Well, let's play with them, April, and see. We shall see. Right? Aren't those hearts cool? I love the shape of them. Me too, Dana. Me too. Anybody else just loves snowmen? All right, let's just rust up the edges a little bit. I used to have a lot of snowmen way back in the 80s, the 90s. I've always been a snowman gal.
I love snowman more than Santa, April said.
You do?
Scarecrows and snowman, Christine.
Christine Tate. Hi, Christine. I don't think I saw you come in, girl. All right. There's one. We'll probably go around it with a little bit of wax. I don't know. We'll see. There's one. Hey, Melissa.
Wow, that hat is huge.
Isn't that cool, though?
That's like a Abraham Lincoln top hat. These were really high top hats back then.
All right, there's another. Oh, there it is. How are you, Melissa? Sorry, I gotta concentrate, you guys.
It's too quiet right now. Love the Lincoln hat. Yeah, it's like a Lincoln hat, but not black, but a big top hat.
Okay, we're just gonna leave them until we kind of get the rest situated, and we can kind of figure out what, if we want 1 or 2 or 3.
It's not even Christmas. It's not even close.
I just have this little plaid bow that ribbon that I just tied into just a bow, and that's all we're gonna do. Just a simple little bow. What's the hat made of? April, it's cardboard covered with a piece of paper from the dictionary that it's leftover from that Santa that I did in the quick video. And Mod Podged a piece of dictionary paper on there and then grunged it up with some dark wax.
Halloween's coming in a few months.
Okay.
I can make something.
You can make something?
Yeah, for Halloween.
I can't remember if I I'm not sure that I played around with some greenery, and I wasn't really liking the greenery. I think it's just going to be simple and plain like this, you guys. All right, so I also have this little tag that I got from Sarah. She sent me a little box of goodies. And this is, you know, it's a little wooden tag. And the her laser just burnt that on there. So it's already on there. And I'm thinking that we're just going to kind of hang it like so, like that. What do you guys think? Right? I think I like the nose plain also. Mm-hmm. Hi, Wanda. How are you, sweetheart? Kevin's got to see it.
Yeah. It's a long nose.
It's a long nose, he says.
Nose.
Yeah. Okay, so we can play around with the hearts and just do like one heart. I think it needs the big heart because his hat is so tall. We can just do one heart, or we can do 3 hearts.
Oh, Roxy, your claws.
We can do something
trim your
like
claws
that.
again.
Right? I really like the plain nose.
You're making my nose itch with all your little hairs.
We can put a heart with some greenery in there. What do you guys think? Give me some thoughts. Give me some thoughts. Got a little sprigs over here.
Plain nose, 3 hearts.
I'm not liking that one.
I like the big heart by the brim, April said.
I definitely like the plain nose for sure. Plain, leave 3 hearts. Oh, plain, leave 3 hearts. 3 hearts. We can do that, and I don't know. A bow? I don't think it really needs like
no greenery.
No greenery.
Yeah, Dana, she's a cutie patootie.
Just one little I have that little tree left over from last night, but I don't like it. No greenery.
Everybody has different opinions.
I know. It is.
Everybody has their ideas, and that's what you
it's
all
also
about.
Cute. All right, let's look at the 3 hearts one more time.
Bye, Caroline. She has to go.
Good night, sweet friend. She goes, and you gotta go take care of Mama too. All right, let's just look at the 3 hearts one more time.
I love the hat itself. Try a single heart up higher.
A single heart
higher. That was
higher.
Joe Zimdaris.
I don't like it that high.
Perfect with no greenery.
3 hearts are cute. Yeah, I'm not liking the greenery either, Becky.
Yeah, nobody does.
I tried different. I pulled out some other, like more traditional greenery and not at Christmas, and I just didn't like it. I just thought it was darling. Okay. I'm going to be honest, guys. I think I like the single heart.
Where's the eyeballs?
No eyeballs. We're not going to do any eyeballs.
Need some glasses on that thing.
Well, we can need some glasses. Yes, Kevin wants glasses. We can give him some little wonky glasses. We can cut some out. You guys, I got some wood on Amazon, some basil wood. And I'm going to try to cut it on my Cricut and see. But I need to have more than just 30 minutes to be able to play, because it's going to take me a little while to make the CVG file. All right, let's attach it all. Let's finish it up, because those of you that want to go watch some of that political stuff going on,
yep,
including this guy, we can do that. All right, no more though. We're not going to talk anymore about it, okay?
I got some information.
Yes, Dana. I got some on Amazon.
Balsa wood.
Balsa wood, thank you. Ooh, what about, can you hand me the box of buttons? How about if we put 3 little buttons at the top?
Oh, those got some cool buttons in there. Did you see this button thing? Oh my gosh. They're all like antique buttons. Old, dirty, raunchy buttons from 1800s.
Old, dirty, raunchies.
Oldest buttons you could ever see. I think there's some Civil War buttons in there even. Never seen such old buttons.
I need one more black.
What is that? A cannonball?
Look at you guys. Deborah, as long as you go into the older sections, it wasn't that bad.
Ooh,
it really wasn't.
There's some cool buttons.
Some of them were. Yes, some people were. Look at him. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He's loving it all. There's plenty of areas that you can find some really good deals.
Treasure of buttons. Yep, it is.
What do you guys think about some buttons?
Did they see it?
Yeah. But I feel like it's a little plain and it might need something else then if we do that.
Look at that. Those are all old buttons.
Maybe it needs a bow up there then.
I don't know where you... Oh!
I hope that you didn't spill those.
I did. Something just went...
Oy.
I pushed the buttons up there and something was behind it.
Thank you, Shelly. All right, I gotta...
I think this is it. I think it's okay. Unless something was behind it.
How about a twine? Just a twine,
No, nothing fell behind it.
twine loop bow. You're gonna do this one, Joe? Oh, I love it. I really do love it. I think this
Don't mess with her stuff, that's for sure.
All right, we just definitely need to put something underneath this. Some twine. Put the tag with the buttons, you think? This tag? You think that tag up there?
Don't dare spill those buttons, Kevin. No, I didn't spill a button. There's something behind it. I grabbed it, though. It's material. I think that's all it was. I don't know if anything fell.
You want to make it also where our 3 circles made. I came late. Diane, they are just scraps from that. I have that giant, I don't know if you guys can see the quilt. Let me just show you back here.
The quilts?
Can you see the quilts back there?
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Now you can. You go up a little
All right,
bit.
there we go. Sorry. Anyway, it came from that, and I just cut a piece off yesterday, and those were some scraps from yesterday's.
Now you can't see me.
A bow beside the tag. Jute bow. Yeah, Dana, that's what I'm thinking. A jute bow. See. You bet. Oh yeah, Tracy from Crafty Mom. She loves snowman. I know she loves snowman. She last year, if you guys remember when I made that snowman on that thermos, she bought that snowman. Okay.
I'm missing the show. Oh, it's on right now?
Yeah.
I gotta go watch it.
He's gotta go then. You guys tell him that.
I'm gonna go watch it. I'm tired anyway. I'm not very jokester right now.
You think some Excelsior underneath the
Bye guys. I'm going to watch it.
or moss maybe even. How about some moss? Poke some moss. I might have to heat that up. Now he's going to turn the TV on and it's going to be loud. Thank you, Joe. All right. You're going to go watch. Yeah, he is. He's getting, I don't think he's talking yet. He's not supposed to talk right away. Of course, my husband has filled me in it. Yeah, we're almost done, ladies. Okay. You guys, I gotta go run and get my charger. I'm gonna lose you guys. Give me 1 second. I gotta go get the charger.
Yeah, it's not even on until 8. You're still live?
Yeah, but my phone's about to die.
Oh. It's not even on until 8.
We almost lost you guys. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, you guys tell him 8 o'clock. Tell him he needs to get back in here. All right, I gotta play with it, but what do you guys think? Moss underneath there? Hi, Stella. We'll scoot the buttons. Yep, this is what it needed. I scoot those buttons down. Scoot the buttons down. We'll put the tag right there with some moss. I think that's much better. What is behind me that is red? Oh, that is probably Santa. Hi, Karen. I'm so glad you caught me too, sweetheart. This one, is that what you're asking about? Who asked that? I already forgot. I already missed it. Santa. That's where, this is where the rest of that cardboard came from that we were using tonight. I cut it off of this. Little Santa. There's a quick video on this. I did a quick video the other day. Yes, I think it looks really good now, you guys. I think we've come to fix it. However, I gotta fluff the moss because I just kind of stuck it underneath there. It's not the best. Just kind of didn't really do a great job with it. Thank you, Beth Ann. Is it Beth's page Ann? Is it Beth Ann? Thanks, Martha. Let's take these off for 2 seconds. Sorry, you guys can probably hear the TV blasting. I got to tell him to close the door now. Now that I got you guys plugged in. I'm not liking how this is sitting in there. Beth Ann, okay. Oh, good, Renee. I love that. You know, and just cut some wonky piece of cardboard out and just get it to be a little wonky. Or you can make it straight up and down. Sorry, guys. I'm having a difficult, challenging time with the moss and finding where I like it. Of all the things you struggle with is the moss underneath. I guess I probably could have made a bow. I don't know. Yeah, it is a tall hat. It is a tall hat. It's oh, there, I think I figured it out. All right, let's see. I think I like it like that. Right, Dana? It is a little taller than normal. I'm sure I'll get some nice, lovely comments that the hat is too tall or whatever, you know. Like when I make big noses, people are... You too, Carol. Thanks for coming, sweet girl. Those that don't like, you know, the big wonky noses, they always have nice things to say. But that's all right, you know. If you don't like it that tall, you do whatever. Do what you like. I'm just here to give you an ideas. And Dana, I definitely know that you're not saying it's too tall. I know that you're just saying that it's throwing us off. But there will be those people that will say that it's too tall. And if you don't like it, that's okay. You make it to how you like it. These buttons are dirty, you guys. Like, they seriously have dirt and grime on them. Like they were probably left outside somewhere. Thank you, Pat. I know, Becky. I think it's great. That's right, Beth Ann. You do what you like. I do like to get input from you guys sometimes, because sometimes you guys can see things, you know, a little differently sometimes than my brain is seeing in the moment. I like it. I like it. I like it. And what did I end up having for dinner? You guys, I had an ice cream cone for dinner last night. Oh, no, I had a salad. I missed what you said. That's right, Karen. That is absolutely right. Now remember, my my board had little holes in the top, and I did use some spackle to fill it and then painted right over it. I do, Pat. You know what? When they are rude and they make comments, you know, of course it you know, it hurts your feelings a little bit, but I just ignore it. I do. And I don't engage with it, and I usually hope that you guys don't you know, engage back with them and start, you know, bickering with them, because, you know, those are the type of people that are actually just looking for the attention, and I don't give them the attention that they want, so I just let them be. Okay. Maybe a little bit on this side. We're just all here to have fun. That's really what it is. I like him. I like him, you guys. Hi, Julie. Look at how cute he is, you guys. I think he's adorable. Absolutely adorable. And I like that he's white and this is vintage. Pat, you are so right. And it doesn't, you're not going to win with a person like that anyhow. You made shepherd's pie for dinner. First home.
Turned out good.
Home cooked meal in 12 days. Oh my gosh, you lucky girl. You were in
turned out
Hawaii.
good. I'm glad I made it.
Kevin. I love it. You guys, I can't wait to see if you guys try to make this or make a version of this. Come back and post when I post this picture, if you guys make one, of course, put it on the sharing page and all the sharing pages out there. Make sure you let them know who gave you the inspiration. But come back and put it on my page underneath the picture. Thank you, Becca. Thanks, Polly and Martha and Shelly. Grilled chicken, pasta, basted ranch seasoning. Oh my, that sounds yummy. I'm hungry, you guys. I need dinner. Been working all day. One more day, but I'm excited to be working in a great place. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Jamie. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks, Elena from Essential Life. Thank you, Linda. They're just miserable. Yep, you're right, Shelly. You're right. Where did I get the heart? Diane, from Sarah over at Bootsy and Buttons. I don't know if she has them on her page listed as just like an accessory or not. She sent me a little package, like a little care package of stuff, of goodies that she probably had like a lot of just like scraps and stuff sitting around. So she sent me a little box full of goodies. And I was very thankful, and it inspires me and wants me to get a machine myself. Oh, so bad. We're going to talk about it here. Anyway, I appreciate you guys so much, and all of your warm welcomes and encouraging me and coming back. But I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you, Dana, for sharing her page. I appreciate that. You guys have a great night. Enjoy your last work day if you have to work. And we have a great weekend coming up. We'll see you guys later. Love you all. Bye.